We're at the kitchen at Second Harvest Food Bank, and we're in the cooking kitchen here, and Kristen's gonna show me how to do some cooking.
Yes.
You're gonna be the teacher today, which is kind of what they do here, and they show folks how to, make some dishes. And what are we gonna make?
We're gonna make some really delicious waffles. These are maybe a little different than other waffles you've had because they have yeast in them.
Okay.
So they're an overnight waffle.
All right, and that makes it easier?
Makes it easier to wake up in the morning
Okay.
and roll out of bed and make waffles.
The first step is to combine water, butter, and brown sugar.
Does your family, do they like waffles or do they like pancakes?
I'm not sure what side we're on. We love both, actually.
Yeah.
How about yours?
We eat pancakes more often, but when we bring out the waffle iron, it's a treat, and it's like a weekend thing for us.
I think waffles kind of get a bad rap for taking longer to cook or prepare.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win you over to Team Waffle every day.
Waffle every day.
Next, we add some all-purpose flour, some whole wheat flour, and a little salt to the liquid.
Why are we using 2 different kinds of flour?
I try to get as many whole grains in my family as I can.
Right.
And especially in the morning, then it just keeps you full and gives you more energy for the rest of your day. But the hard thing sometimes is that if you use only whole wheat, it'll make a baked product that's really dense and heavy. So in this one, we have 3 cups of it and then 2 cups of the all-purpose flour. And then it just ends up getting that perfect consistency.
Sure.
But you still get the nice nutty, rich whole wheat flavor to it. And then do you want to sprinkle our yeast on top?
Okay, and just this little packet?
Yep, 1 packet of yeast.
Okay. Ideally though, you put this in like before you go to bed.
Yep.
And then you wake up in the morning and it's all ready to go. And
I do this like when I'm all ready for bed, then I'll just head to the kitchen, mix this up real quick, cover it up, and then just let it sit on the counter.
it already smells good.
We let the mixture rest overnight, or for about 8 hours.
We're gonna peel this back and you're gonna smell that sourdough I was telling you about.
I can. Oh wow, that smells really good.
Yeah, I love that.
So these aren't going to be as sweet.
No, they're not as sweet, which is nice when you top them with all your sugary toppings. Then we're
do
still
that a
gonna be
little bit
plenty
later.
sweet.
Next, we add in some eggs and a little baking soda.
And then do you want to mix it with our wooden spoon?
Sure.
We just want to mix it just enough that those eggs are.
Is there a reason we're using a wooden spoon, or just we like the wooden spoon?
Yeah, you don't want to use a whisk because it will deflate it too much. We want to be gentle with it. And you can see it feels kind of spongy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
I don't
that
work
yeast
with
working with
yeast
it.
and stuff very often, so you'll have to tell me how I'm doing.
You're doing great.
Okay.
You can be a little more vigorous.
Okay. You're so sweet and subtle.
Well, the danger of not mixing it too much is that then we'll get little chunks of like a side of scrambled eggs attached to your waffle, which we don't really want. So
Am I
perfect.
Still?
You ready?
Are you sure?
Yes, it looks
You can
great.
say if it doesn't look perfect.
You know what? It's the most beautiful waffle batter I've ever seen. You did that amazing of a job.
We spritz our iron with some non-stick spray and ladle in some batter.
What kind of toppings does your family like to put on waffles?
The kids love syrup,
Okay.
but they love syrup on peanut butter. That's their favorite.
That's a good. I
on
like
waffles.
that. Okay, it's ready.
First one's ready.
Can you do these if you have just like a regular waffle iron?
Oh yeah, any kind of waffle iron is great.
I mean, I love the thickness of the Belgian waffle, but
Well, then it holds more toppings,
it smells
right?
really good.
We cook up a second waffle, and then it's time to dress them up.
At my house, we like to play the whipped cream game.
Now what's that?
I like to put it in my kids' mouths,
Yeah.
and I give them just like a tiny bit at a time, and then once I just surprise them and fill their whole mouth.
Oh, jeez.
So it's kind of like a waiting game, and everyone's excited.
Everyone's
Yeah.
excited. My kids just do it on their own, and so do I.
My waffle apparently reflects my sweet tooth.
Oh. Now my life is good.
Ready to dig in?
Yes, you bet. Because I'm ready. Stuff my face. I love how light it is on the inside.
But the edges still get crisp, and it's not
How-
overly sweet.
What a great way to start your day.
Lots of jam.
Thank you.
You're welcome.